Hello, wonderful nerds. Here we are, playing Minecraft again. If I can grab my mic. There we go. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is time for the mine. It is ripe for the craft. Ah, yes. Last we left off, the important part of the pool has been finished. Very nice. I think you can just like walk forward straight to the bottom. You kind of sink down, but it's pretty cool. Eventually, I'm gonna figure out what the light situation should be down here. I was thinking about having like maybe glowstone along the walls or something. But for now, I think it would be good if we figured out how to build the locker room. And I kind of wanted to change this to concrete, so we're probably going to do that today. I have plenty of stone, so we can just get started. Probably need a little more than that. There's some coal in there. Yeah, this will probably work. Let's see how it looks. This iron golem really just wants to patrol around the pool. I kind of like that. Pools like this wouldn't be the same without the expansive concrete. Of course, it kind of makes it silly how much andesite I collected, but that's fine. On Minecraft builds, sometimes you have to go back and forth on stuff. Hello. He just walked straight over it. What a Chad. He's like, who, me? Need some logs. If you have the right system, you can make a cooker that automatically takes the charcoal it has created and puts it back into the fuel slot. That's okay. Probably overkill for what I'm doing. That'll probably be enough. Hello, viewer. Welcome to Minecraft. Hey, it's Taydot. Hello. How are you today? You're always basically the first person on stream, if not one of the first. It's nice seeing you pop up every time. It's like, I wonder if Taydot's gonna be here. I know I didn't really make it clear whether or not I'd be streaming today. I think I had decided not to, but then when 4 o'clock came around, I'm like, might as well. Otherwise, what I'd be doing is trying to look at Blender tutorials. Because I'm swaggy, bro. That's such a Justin Bieber thing to say. But no, you are swag, yeah, for sure. Oh, my armor dropped and I never put it on. That'll help my inventory space. I'm not sure how much I like the crossbow. This goes here, that goes there, that goes there. It's 4? Yeah, where I am, it's about 4:30. I should just keep doing that thing where I just keep my bed in my inventory and just drop it down wherever. I think I will do that. At this point, I don't remember where world spawn is, but it's probably close by. Oh, I was thinking about where world spawn is because, you know, like if I pop the bed up and I run around and die, obviously I'm not going to spawn in the bed. So I guess we'll find out. Maybe I should make a more efficient furnace. I'm excited because today me and my friends are gonna catch a showing of The Bad Guys. And all I know about it is that it's furry, so that's all I really need. I mean, I'm kidding. I also heard it's pretty good. Maybe. It has potential. I mean, not everything can be Zootopia. And even Zootopia, I have, like, you know, I have personal criticisms of. I think that um, I like it when furry like mainstream content, I guess, kind of like explores the relationship between predator and prey animals, like in Zootopia. But I think that the one that we're missing out on is the relationship between mammals and non-mammals. I mean, at least from a human audience perspective, I think that would be interesting to explore because humans prefer mammals because we are mammals, and we usually tend to treat non-mammals as if they're, you know, even more of an object than we tend to treat uh, fluffy companions. Like people still think that the jury's out on whether dogs have souls. How do you think they're going to treat a crocodile? Even though we're all just animals. And I think that's interesting to explore. I don't know if I've seen anybody try that yet. I knew that most people in the furry fandom, and including otherkin, they tend to gravitate towards canines. But what I didn't know is that there's also a sizable population of people who are stuff like bugs. I thought that was cool. Actually met like a cockroach otherkin. I remember that because there was somebody who was saying something like, you know, oh, otherkin don't really feel like they are that animal. They're just going for animals that are like really popular and they wish that they were like them. But it's like, I mean, I already knew that wasn't true, but it's sort of like, then how do you explain Jeff, who's a caterpillar? I mean, there's lots of otherkin who who probably would not have picked that animal. Like when I figured out that I was a dog otherkin, I was upset. I'm like, a dog? Really? The most familiar species to humans, the thing that so many people pick as their persona, it had to be dogs. If I could have picked, it would have been something like a triceratops, for sure. That's kind of weird. In fact, I had a list. I had a list of things that might be fun to have as a persona. Dog was not on it. Dog was not on that list. I like that there's different kinds of furries on YouTube as well. I saw that there's one guy who's a penguin. I think that's cool. There's lots of really awesome animals in the world, and people tend to forget. Sorry, Father, I have disappointed you. And how long is the stream today? 2 hours. I mean, like, I would have preferred if I didn't have to delete it, and that you would have thought about the rules a little more carefully, but, you know, whatever. You know, we're all people, we all make mistakes. I'm definitely not mad at you. I just want you to know that. I appreciate your sense of humor. I thought the video was pretty funny. I guess just gotta take it down because it was just, you know, disturbing content is disturbing content. I just imagine, what if like, you know, what if like somebody comes on the server and they're like, hey guys, I'm new and I'm shy. And then they see like meat slapped on a table with oinking noises. And they're like, oh no. You know, it's just like, I don't want to like traumatize people. And yep, amen for 2 hours. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It reminds me of Bo Burnham's Inside and the song Problematic. It's a great song, but poor Bo. He's really hard on himself. Sent by Miracle says I'm really cute. Aww, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Also, welcome to the stream. I know I'm a vegan, how dare you. See, that's the thing. Like, a lot of vegans aren't even vegans because, like, you know, oh, I can't stand to eat an animal because they got such a cute face. Although that's totally fine if that's their motivation. But a lot of vegans do it just for like health reasons. You sound married? I have dad energy. I'm actually divorced, so I have been married. LMAO. Oh, did you think I was a teenager? Everybody does. Yeah, I was about to say Axolotl. Yeah, you can explain it, but you're already there. He's a 30-year-old man. He's single. He's transgender. He's a furry. All these things are true. No, I'm so sorry. You don't have to apologize for anything. You didn't do anything wrong. We just think it's funny. It's because that's the thing that happens with every single person. It's totally fine. I have a cute avatar. I got kind of a high-pitched voice. It's understandable. You're on Bedrock? Actually, I'm on Java. I bought Java a long time ago and I've never stopped playing it. Although, I'm going to be downloading Bedrock when it becomes available. They said summer 2022, so we'll see. Yeah. They've been like, please, I want to play with you. And I'm just like, you know, I have no money. Definitely not going to buy 2 different copies of Minecraft. I mean, not that I wouldn't want to. I just have no money. I'm gonna get Java. I have Bedrock and Java. Nice. I don't even like Notch as a person that much, but I definitely don't like what Microsoft does to software. I mean, like, as soon as they bought it, of course, they started selling skins and things like that. And I'm like, come on. Oop, you're just exposing him. Also, he's broke. Yeah, no, that's public knowledge. I expose myself first. I mean, please never take that out of context. I'm gonna die every time I say something. I immediately realize how it can be misunderstood, and I'm like, never mind. I'll just yeet myself into the grave. Squirty cream, of course. I was informed, to my surprise, the other day, that in the UK, when they have whipped cream that comes in a can, they call it squirty cream. And we just talked about that for basically the whole stream. Yeah, I've known him for at least a month. Might get SMP on Java. Survival multiplayer. Yeah, those are always fun. I really like playing with my friends and stuff. I asked them if I could stream on their multiplayer server, and they said yes. And I still haven't done it. Would you guys be interested in that? I'm just like, as soon as I figured out how to be a streamer, I was just like super focused on that. I just wanted to make sure everything worked. And now I'm realizing that I'm not playing with my friends. Recreate the dream SMP. I know that people were super involved in that. Like, there's a whole big fandom around it. And I thought, oh, they did like a lot of storytelling or something, right? And like, well, they did, but it's almost exclusively goofing off. I wasn't that emotionally invested, but I did kind of like look into it a bit because I was, you know, I'm always behind on pop culture. I wish I had Java and DYE. Oh, did I want carrots or emeralds? No, I just wanted carrots. By the way, I have 50 villagers. I mean, not villagers in general, but 50 farmers specifically. I have 2 stacks of cake. Nice. Going to make a puppuccino. That's how the conversation started. It's not a puppuccino. It's just whipped cream. Don't even bother putting it into a cup. Just put it directly into your mouth like everybody should do. That's the correct way to eat whipped cream on top of nothing. Just as an ingredient. Keep running out of coal. It's fine. I have a tree farm. 5 stacks of cookies, huh? I haven't really been able to eat recently. Just not feeling super great. It's not COVID. I've had like 7 or more negative tests for COVID. But just kind of not in the mood to eat. Like, I'll get like an oatmeal and I'll just sort of sit there and stare at it. I'll take like 1 bite every 5 minutes. Just so I don't die. I'm going to go eat squirty cream. You do that, Axolotl. I hope you enjoy it. My ex, the person I divorced, they used to do the same thing all the time. They'd just be like, whipped cream. And it's funny because I was always just like, okay, maybe they're just eating it because it doesn't go on anything that we have. So let's get some pie. So we got some pie. And then when it was time to eat the pie, they put so much whipped cream on it that half of the dish was whipped cream. And it's like, no, they didn't really want the pie. They just wanted the whipped cream. That's fair. Some people are just like that. Oh, let's see. That sounds so wrong. No, I meant on Minecraft. Which part do you mean, Senpai Miracle? Miracle's a cute name. I like that. That's something I would do. Yeah. Me, I like the pie better. But the whipped cream does make it taste a little bit better. The cake and the cookies. American dessert cuisine is wild. The whole thing about dessert pizzas as well. It's like, do you want a pizza, but it's Oreos? It's like, I guess, maybe. 1 foot in the grave. What type of pie? Pumpkin, 100%. Sure, I could go for an apple or a pecan pie. Sure. But my choice, always pumpkin. Oh, you don't have to like it, but I'm obsessed with it. There was just one time as a kid where, you know, I didn't eat any pumpkin stuff, but just one time during the fall, the teacher decided to make pumpkin cookies when I was like in kindergarten. And it's just like, pumpkin cookies? That sounds weird. So I tried one, and it was the best dang thing I've ever had in my friggin' life. Squid Game cookie trend? Oh yeah, trying to cut out the umbrella from the Korean snack. If you do, the cookies are good. I haven't tried them, but they seem good. It's basically caramel, right? It turns out that licking the back is surprisingly a really good strat. Hey, did you know that the old man in that game is the person who made the game up? Which game? Like the whole series, do you mean? Or you got off the recipe? I watched the show. I'm confused. Are you saying that in universe, the old man character is the one who invented the like hopscotch football type hybrid game that they call Squid Game? Or are you saying that in real life, the guy who plays the old man is the one who came up with the TV series? My brain. No. I need more info than what you gave me. He's the guy who made up the whole game. That doesn't clarify. That's just what you said before. I'm just gonna be confused about it. I'm sorry. My brain hurts. Yeah, I'm still not sure what you mean by that. That's okay. It's my fault, kind of. I got scramble brain. I just have to deal with it. That's why I'm here doing this instead of something else. Want to play Minecraft? Heck yeah. Hope you enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Isn't anybody gonna hold me accountable? You already are. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like a prison yard. This is the public pool. Has a fence around it for safety. You can just walk right in and walk right out. Nobody stops you. That's where the lifeguard is. That's this diving board. And this is where the shower's gonna go. This is where the locker rooms are gonna go. And this will be like the main door, which will just gonna have like a bench and a vending machine or something. How does that one song go? Oh yeah. I'm totally awful. My closet is chock full of things that are vaguely crappy. And all of it is perfectly lawful, just not very thoughtful at all and just vaguely crappy. Bo Burnham's Inside is hard to watch, but it's really good. Basically, a guy going through a mental breakdown. But because of that, it is also vibes. Because most of us are also going through mental breakdowns. Someone's twerking in Minecraft. Yep. The sort of little bobbing up and down greeting. That's so cute. People have been doing that since it started. It's like, how do you tell people that you're trying to communicate with them? Just bob up and down. Accidentally turn on sticky keys. Yeah, this is not very fast. I could probably do 2. How is that possible? Is it even possible to actually twerk in Minecraft? I don't know, but they are. In that case, it's kind of impressive. It's like, you SOB, I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Nice. Oh yeah, would you like to see me commit murder? Let's do it. You're new to the channel, so you haven't seen the scooper or the toaster. Today we're going to demonstrate the toaster. Excellent. For now, we are gathering up voluntary volunteers. Thankfully, the town is full of them. He's a problem. Look at these volunteers. Big and strong. Places that they don't belong. Oh, we lost one over here. Wait, that's not what I meant. Okay, here we go. Boing, boing. Do 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 do. They pulled out a trident. Oh no! Gotta run. Don't worry. I can wait until you're safe in order to do the demonstration. I love my bees. Little bee, little bee, little bee, little bees. Singing words of wisdom, little bees. Alright, here we go. This is the toaster. Isn't that beautiful? Efficient. Safe. Villager proof. Look at this, I can just walk right in and nothing happens. Very accessible. It's the perfect machine. No moving parts. Everything is automatic. And fun at parties. Not to mention, the leashes are safe. All the iron makes it out. Even the poppies are here. 0% item loss. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. It's one of my inventions. And that is why I'll never run out of iron. As we speak, they're probably spawning more golems in. It's perfect. It is an improvement on the scooper invention. Mostly because the scooper is a little more involved to use, plus it's kind of a ways away at this point. All right. Well, this is a good point. I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be right back. Hello. I am back now. I'm not sure why you said welcome back before I got back. Maybe you're psychic. You could sense it. But thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna go hunt around my property for more coal and And what else? Stone. Probably have some in here. Oh yeah, I could use the lava bucket for fuel. Good idea. Looks like I might have to go digging. Much as I hate digging, if it's necessary, then that's fine. Boo? Is that for a surprise? Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked. You have startled me. Yeah. What a spooky. You sure got me. Time to go into the quarry, our favorite activity. I'm gonna have to exit town for that. Go to the tree area. The witch's cottage. With the circle of cats. Here it is. And here this is. The terrifying depths. With absolutely no natural cave spawning. Except for the type of spawning. Like the mine shafts and stuff. In my search for diamond, I've been totally unsuccessful. Although, plenty of other things. And I did forget to bring torches, but luckily I have wood and coal, so it's all good. Let's just keep going. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. Now, there's a game called Dwarf Fortress. It's a very old game. Minecraft was partially inspired by it. Basically just straight up medieval fantasy. What if you could control a kingdom of dwarves? And so it's a very open-ended sandbox game made by somebody who really enjoys putting a lot of detail and coding into it. And it's still going after like a million years. He just like keeps adding systems. I think the last system I remember him adding was the ability to break specific bones in specific regions of the dwarf's body. It's just like the dwarf could have specifically like a broken right arm and not just be injured in some abstract sense of like HP. And he just keeps going into more and more detail with that stuff. I think it's very interesting. In that game, the dwarves have a language that he made up for them. It's very simplistic, but he uses it for like translations of place names and stuff like that. But one person figured out how to actually, well, not just one, but a lot of people were figuring out how to use it as a proper speaking language to hold conversations in and stuff. And then one person decided to make songs with it, and they're on YouTube. And so he has like dwarf songs in Dwarvish as featured in Dwarf Fortress. It's pretty wild. I love that kind of stuff. It's like Tolkien who? Hey, found some iron. I'm definitely into that sort of scene. Conlanging, making up your own languages. I'm doing that since I was a little kid. Not necessarily good at it, but I've always been interested. It's very fun. And it's easier than it seems. You know, it's hard to make a good one, but it's easier than it seems to make a mediocre one. It's one of those skills that you didn't know was possible until you tried it. What do I do if I run out of pickaxe? I don't have enough wood for a crafting table, so I'd have to just come back up. That's fine. Wait, hold on. If there's monsters, then that means that that's a mine shaft, probably. Because there's no natural cave generation. That's actually a really good find. I'm never correct when I try to find it. I always end up... Oh, nice! It's a whole geode. That's so cool. Oh, I'm definitely coming back to that. That's cool as heck. Too bad I don't have any pickaxe anymore. Gotta go all the way back up. This is a long mine shaft. Just this trip alone, up and down this area, makes me want to build minecart tracks. Just because of this. Oh, of course, it's not very well lit in the nighttime. Yeah, that definitely moves a minecart. Goes so far down. It's not like I'm short on wood. Although I don't think I have any redstone. Nice, more sulfur. I'm adorable. Thank you. I enjoy being cute. I mean, like, you know, if I wanted to be ugly, I could be ugly on purpose. If I wanted to be beautiful, I could be beautiful on purpose. I chose to be cute on purpose. I don't even know what this song is. There's like a song that keeps going to my head. It's like do 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 do. It's that. I have no idea what it is. Now you're always cute no matter what. Oh, you flirt. Well, I really appreciate that. That's really nice. I believe you too, because everybody calls me cute. It's like, my self-esteem's not super great, but I don't argue with people. I'm like, You know what? If you say so, maybe it's true. What was I looking for? Oh, right. So I think that this plot right here across from the pool might actually be a good place to move my base. Because I don't need it to be very big, but it's also in a nice central location. Oh, the golem died defending our town. What can I say? I'm a smooth criminal. It'd be cool to have like a checkerboard. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oops. Oh, that's right. I was getting new tools. Of course. But I was also gonna... Okay, trees. I was gonna go over here for trees. I was gonna get the trees to make a chest, to make a hopper, to make the smelting production faster. Plus, I was gonna make a new pick. Okay. Your laugh is adorable. Yeah, that's something that people tell me too. And like every time it happens, I'm not catching which laugh. And so I'm not really sure like what it actually sounds like that people are complimenting me on. But you know, even though it's kind of a mystery to me, it's also super nice and super flattering. I really appreciate it. And then when this happens, like I start overthinking my laughing after that. I'm just like, how am I about to laugh? And then I freak myself out. Let's get the hop. Yeah, two of them. And then probably another chest for loading. Okay. There we go. There we go. If I could, I would take you out to your favorite place to eat, watch a movie, and cuddle, and then buy me a new pet. You, well, hold on. Are you trying to date me? First of all, I need to know your age before I can respond correctly to that. If you're a minor, the answer is that's super flattering, but I have to decline. As a friend? Oh, cuddling as a friend. Well, I'm not doubting that. That totally is a thing that I would like. But that's even as a friend, that's very forward. But you know, I appreciate it. That's a really nice thing to say. My favorite place right now, honestly, is an arcade I'm not gonna give the name of the place, but it's an arcade where you can basically go and like drink beers and eat crappy pizza, and they have like a huge collection of like rare retro games and stuff, all set up and working, so you can just play them. That's a good place. I would go there. I know, it's super good. We go there occasionally when we're up for a long drive. After a certain hour, they kick all the kids out and start serving beer. It's like pretty fun. And they've got all these cool wall decorations and everything. It definitely feels like a local spot, which it totally is. They have a type of place like that in Michigan. I love it. Heck yeah. Love that kind of stuff. There's this place that I went to that was an arcade slash laser place. Like doing laser tag. And that place is great. I think arcades are maybe a little underrated. Now that we all have video games at home, we don't technically need to go to arcades in order to play video games. But now, arcades serve like a sort of secondary function as being like a fun hangout place that you can't get just by playing video games by yourself. And at this point, they also sort of double as a museum, because it's really hard to find some of those machines nowadays. I'm gonna put in polished diorite in the floor just to have something there. I'm not sure if that's what I'm gonna go with. Aw, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm still little, so every follow is like surprising and cool to me. I'm like, whoa, it's a follow. That's wild. I forgot to follow my bed. No, that's awesome. I wasn't gonna expect you to, but I really appreciate it. I'm not sure what I want to make the lockers out of. If y'all have a good idea for a block that would work for like locker room lockers, let me know. Keep going back and forth on it. I'm not sure. He caught a senpai chew. Nice. It's like a Pikachu. Geto daze. Can't stop thinking about songs that get stuck on my head. The term I use for it is ADHD radio. Because it's like there's a radio constantly going and it switches songs based on what's happening. You're one of a kind. Aw, you super are. I'm glad you realized that about yourself. You truly are one of a kind. I think everybody is. Gotta appreciate ourselves. I suck, but that's okay. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that everybody's awesome and everybody sucks. Those things are both true. And they're always both true. Everyone calls you annoying. That's rude. They shouldn't be saying those things to you. That's so mean. What? What? You're not living with her, are you? Because obviously that's not safe. Yo, what the heck? Are you being serious? Because you need to leave. That's not an environment to be in. No wonder you think you suck if people are attacking you. That's not on you, that's on them. What the hell? I mean, I've heard of abusive environments, but people who are actually trying to kill you. What the fuck? Sorry for swearing. Hold on. You know, I'm usually not one for calling the police, but if there was a situation where it was between that and death, I would suggest it. I swear in real life, I try not to do it on stream. Like, are you safe? Like, does your sister pose a significant threat of, like, causing you bodily harm, like, on a day-to-day basis? Because if so, that's not a situation you want to tolerate. You're safe? Okay, good. Jesus. That's wild. Sorry if I overreacted, you know, it's just that there's a lot of people who tolerate things that they shouldn't tolerate. It can be a huge problem. They don't have the guts to do it. I mean, honestly, that sounds like it's probably more of a her problem than a you problem. Because if that's just like she's having like personality issues, like she's in general just kind of a like unpredictable person. You tell her to do it, but she never does. Don't tell her to do it. That's not going to help. Do you think that'll dissuade her? It probably won't. I mean, your situation sounds very chaotic. So I just gotta say, please do what you can to keep safe and to, you know, avoid doing anything that would make her want to hurt you more, I guess, if possible. I mean, you're not like in control of her actions, so there's a limited amount that you can achieve, but you know. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that that's happening. There's nothing that makes you feel worse than being rejected by people, society, loved ones. And the most blatant form of rejection is people trying to kill you. So, I can only imagine how stressful it is. I mean, I kind of can relate a little bit. Not exactly directly, but kind of as a trans person, I have to sort of worry about, as I'm going about my daily business, is somebody I happen to walk next to going to be the person who flips out and shoots me, right? But I think it's harder knowing that the person who's trying to kill you is actually in your house and is actually trying to kill you. I think that's worse. But I mean, I can sort of empathize. Well, the good news is that the kelp farm was going great. Kelp being a food source and a fuel source makes it very efficient. And is a building block. Although it probably has low HP. Yeah, it's got low HP. Breaks about as fast as snow, but that's okay. It'd be even a good thing. Use it as scaffolding. Well, you probably already know this, but just to throw this out there, you definitely deserve to be safe. You're not a person who needs to be killed. You are fine. And that none of that stuff reflects on you. It's just a situation that anybody could go through. Yeah, I figured you already kind of knew, but like, sometimes the subconscious doesn't catch up until it hears somebody else say it. Like, I know I'm a good person, but when other people say that I'm a good person, there's part of me that's like really relieved. Sometimes she bites. Yeah, I had a sibling that was kind of like that, but more when they were like a very small, very young. They would just get mad and like use their fingernails as claws and stuff like that. Still not really sure what caused that. It's really weird dealing with aggressive people because aggression is both natural and unacceptable. Weird. Whatever's going on, I hope it gets resolved. I'm trying to talk about other stuff, but my brain just keeps going back to that. Well, we're 13 minutes over the halfway point. After that, I'm going to go back to looking at Blender tutorials and stuff. I'm trying to figure out if I can make my own version of this avatar. Or maybe at least add stuff to it. Eventually, I want to have a system where y'all can like use chat commands to like switch which avatar I'm using. I want to make like different versions of it. Like maybe like a chibi version, a realistic version. I've already got kind of like a Halloween skull dog that I used once for April Fool's Day. I can switch to it right now if you're interested in seeing it. But I want to have a setup where it's automatic. Okay, I'll show you in just a second. Gotta minimize Minecraft. Going to VC face. Go to avatar selection. Okay, get ready. Hello. It is me, the same person, with a different avatar. They were actually both made in VRoid Studio. This one is just heavily modified. I like skull dogs. They're awesome. Do you like them? So that's the kind of thing I want people to be able to do. is just be like, you know what? I'm in the mood for Halloween mode. Skulls? What's that? What about skulls? I like them. Nice. Me too. This is probably spookier than the stuff I usually like to make, but I thought it would be fun to make something a little terrifying that I could use for Halloween later. I like, all kinds of undead themes, like angels, ghosts, spirits, poltergeists, skeletons. I myself am a reaper, spirit whose job it is to guide the undead. Well, to guide the dead, partially dead, trying to become dead, basically, and who are stuck halfway. Just occasionally I'll be saying something, and my brain's like, hey, you know how you know English, right? Now you don't. I don't care if it's your native language. Not allowed to use it anymore. Whoa. So if I put these in here, then that will, yeah, good. Actually, for simplicity's sake, I'll put the block of coal in there, and I'll put the lava in here. Yes. And then I can put these ones in there too. Wait a minute. I can't put all the kelp in the furnace. I have to use some to make more kelp. I forgot. But I can use this kelp to put in this one. It's probably good if I switch to eating kelp, because then I can use all the carrots for farmers. Look at these guys. Bunch of nerds. It's good that they're actually making it back here. I was worried that they would all be stuck at the front, and that they wouldn't do anything with the back. It seems to be working out. I can just steal all their completed carrots, and sell it back to them for a profit. It's capitalism. Oh yeah, and if you see the screen or the mouse wiggling, it's just because I can't stop jiggling my legs. Restless leg syndrome. Alright. Oosh! That was not on purpose. Sorry, my guy. Fish dog or axolotl dog? I mean, why not both? If I had to pick, I really like axolotls, but I'm curious as to fish dog. If I get good at Wonder, I'll make all sorts of models. I have heard that it takes like months to complete one humanoid avatar. So don't get too excited. But I think it'll be fun to work on it. What do I want to do now? I want to finish the pool, but I'm still not exactly sure what to use for the lockers. There's no, like, shelf. Maybe I'll use barrels. Does that seem weird? Well, they're not really two-sided. Maybe I can just use a bunch of half slabs. Well, I guess there just isn't anything that works for what I'm imagining. Oh, I know. I could use logs because they have a different side-to-side surface than an up and down one. Oh, my acacia trees are gone. Must have the sapling somewhere. That's oak. Maybe I could do beehives. I mean, I feel like that has the potential to go wrong, but they kind of look like drawers. I don't want to use any work blocks because then everybody will rush to it and start working. I kind of like the acacia log. Do we really not have acacia saplings? Guess I need to find some again. It kind of looks like, if I put it sideways, it could maybe look like a storage locker with an orange door. It might work. I'll have them sideways like this. And chop these bits out. And then, like, suddenly there's lockers. The spaces between the lockers are not very wide, but I figured it'd still be a good look. Why did I make it narrow like that? I think I was intentionally trying to make it so that iron golems wouldn't be able to fit through here, because there's no good way to design it with iron golems in mind. Well, this is pretty cool. Actually, that's a great idea. I'm probably not going to have enough. Probably because I forgot to refresh my acacia trees. Which is a bummer. Because I don't know how I'm going to get more, except for the wandering traders. And they only come every 4 hours in game. Not in game. Real life 4 hours. I'll just put these as placeholders for now. And I think I wanted to have a concrete roof. Yeah, just straight up concrete. I didn't want to make it low, did I? I wanted to make it higher than that. Yeah, higher's good. And I don't know if I want to keep the locker room as wooden floor, or maybe try to change it to the thing that the shower's made of, or something. Still not sure. Interior design can be tricky. No. I thought I could hop on top of the fence, then walk around to the ceiling area without having to put a block down. I guess that's just hubris. Yeah. Basically just this. It's ugly, but it's supposed to be. I thought that it'd be cool if the village had, like, every building had, like, a different type of architecture, or at least a different style, or different thing that it was inspired by. This one was inspired by real life. just crappy, unassuming public swimming holes. Yeah, that's about right. I'll put different lighting in here at some point. Isn't anybody gonna hold me accountable? I don't like when people say that a person is problematic. It's like, no, no, no. Activities and behaviors, events, drawings, documents, those can be problematic. A person is not problematic. Everybody is capable of causing problems. I think that people have sort of lost sight of the difference between behavior and title. Like one of the things that I have an issue with is the label criminal. It's like, yes, it means somebody who has committed a crime at some point. But that's not what people think when they hear it, is it? If you hear the word criminal, you think somebody who commits crimes all the time, on purpose, for fun, probably. Somebody who's just constantly out there committing crimes. That's what criminal makes it sound like. So if you say, this guy's a criminal because when he was 2, he stole a candy bar, and then what? You're just a criminal for the rest of your life? I don't think that's how it works. Does that make sense? It's like how people, this is sort of like a different vibe, but some people refuse to call themselves artists even though they're actively making art. They just don't think they should be called an artist because maybe they're not habitually creating art, or maybe they haven't created a lot of art. I just remember the time I pooped my pants in the middle of a class in 3D's grade. What? In 3rd grade. Oh, axolotl. Oh yes, that is not as rare of a thing as people tend to think it is. Everybody's super embarrassed by it, but is it really that uncommon? Nope. I think everybody's had stories like that. For me, it was always the ADD. It was like, I'd have to go to the bathroom, but then I'd get distracted, and then I'd forget that I have to go to the bathroom. And then the next time my body was like, hey, maybe you should go to the bathroom, I'd be like, oh yeah, I better do it now then. But then I'd get distracted again. Now it'd keep happening until I was basically like dancing. I was always super embarrassed about how long it took to quote potty train me. But turned out it was a mental health issue, of course. That's usually how things kind of end up, is like, this person's weird, what's the problem? It's usually a mental health thing. I need more diorite. Axo says, I asked to go to the bathroom. I farted halfway there. I went back and sat down. Oh no. Yep. That can be rough. Oh, it's so much worse with periods, though. Imagine that situation, but it happens once a month. I remember getting up out of my chair and constantly checking the chair to see if anything happened. Alright, what am I doing right now? I think I should finish the roof before doing anything else. Yeah. I went home that day. He is Egg's chair to make sure there was no stain. Yes, basically. Checking the chair to make sure that there wasn't anything left over when I got up. It was like frightening. I didn't want to be gross. but you have no control over it. Even doing the potty dance doesn't help. Make sure it's not saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm making a language made out of autocorrect. I can see that. Wait, why am I not sleeping? I'm just like, oh, what a beautiful sunset. Nothing bad will happen. This is Minecraft after all. And nothing bad ever happens at night in Minecraft. Oh, look at the flaming horde. Beautiful. The flaming horde. That's what they called me and my friends in high school. Just kidding. That's a gay joke. There's another witch. Don't bother me, witch. Oh, you poor thing. That's gotta be a one-of-a-kind experience. How long till end? About half an hour. We're at 1 hour and 37 minutes in. I'll go pick carrots. My teacher did not let me go to the bathroom last year, and I peed my pants in front of my old crush. Now that's the kind of thing I don't understand, is why authority figures think that they have the power to change people's physiological, like, circumstances. Like, somebody cannot stop sneezing just because you're irritated with them sneezing. A baby cannot stop crying just because you want them to. A kid cannot hold their pee just because you tell them to. I don't understand that. Are they trying to give you a bladder infection? Is that what they're trying to do? That's what happens with trans people if they feel like unsafe to use public restrooms, so they spend longer times not being able to go to the bathroom. They end up holding it for longer than other people. And then what happens? Kidney stones. I just don't. I think that kind of stuff is so cruel and so, like, needlessly micromanagerial. It's like, what do they think is gonna happen? Yeah, hey, stop sneezing. Or my favorite, stop effing crying. You have nothing to cry about. If you keep crying, I'll give you something to cry about. Oh yeah, because that's so comforting. Because that's such a relief. God, I hate that. Or when somebody, yeah, when somebody makes you feel bad for, like, having the hiccups or something. It's like, what do you want to happen here? Magic? Hello, Nitwit. Hi. you'll have bodily phenomena when I say you can. I remember being in grade school and then hearing people say, in college, you're not going to raise your hand to go to the bathroom. You just get up and go. That kind of blew my mind at the time. That was told to me by a teacher near the end of my high school stuff, I think, and who was basically saying, this class is going to prepare you for a college environment, so that means you're going to behave the way college students behave, which means that you're not going to ask me to go to the bathroom. He even explained that if you stop me and ask me to go to the bathroom every time you have to go to the bathroom, and everybody's doing that, what's actually happening is that you're disrupting the lesson for everybody else by making me stop doing the lesson in order to address the bathroom thing. That made so much sense to me. I used to make some sort of noise I didn't even hear, and my parents kept yelling at me, but I still somehow stopped. That's weird. What kind of a noise? Is it something you're doing with like your mouth or your nose, or is it like you were like drumming your hands on a table or something? Oh, I should breed my bees. Grab some flowers. In one of these chests around here, I have like a whole stack of flowers. Wait 3 seconds. Out of my throat. My mouth was not open. Interesting. I want to say I know what you're talking about, but I'm not quite sure. But either way, I mean, like, seems pretty harmless. I guess I'll just pop up some of the extra flowers. I have so many. This would be good for the poppies. I really like the excessive flower look, but bees need to be bred. How are you gonna get bee bread if you don't bred bees? I'm gonna reduce field of view just a little bit. Perfect time to breed bees. Come to me, bees. You just kind of have to sit there and wait for them to all come back around to the area. Unhinged lips sing ships. Just. Here you go, bee. You're a bee. You're a bee. You're a. You're a bee. You're a bee. You're a bee. You're a bee. Now there's babies. Beautiful baby bees. Bee, 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 bee. The more bees there are. What do beehives do? Excellent question. If I came up here with shears and I used it on here, it would give me like honeycomb filled with wax and honey. The bees would get would get PO'd if I did that though. They would have to be calmed with a campfire first or something like that. So these are not actually for harvesting honey. What these are for is for growing the carrots faster. So the bees will go out of the hive, they'll go look for a flower. As you can see, they're going to collect from the flowers that are around the other parts of the property. And then they'll bring the pollen over and they'll just kind of bumble around a little bit, and everywhere that they fly over gets treated as if they had bone mealed it. So it's super efficient, it's really nice. And so by having a lot of bees and by having them fly over the fields when they go and return, it enables them to grow the carrots much faster than they would otherwise. As you can see, they return with like bits of pollen on their butt. They just kind of hover around, and then the green particles show where that they are actually affecting the carrots. I have bees, but I just let them live in their hives. Yeah, totally. Yeah, these hives are actually doing whatever they want. That's the nice thing. They do this stuff automatically. I just cleverly position them. You can put flowers right next to the beehive if you want fast honey turnaround. If you put them right next to the beehive, then they'll only go one block out for their hive before returning with pollen. But for the farm, it's good if I let them look around for the flowers, because then they'll take a long path back. Plus they're cute. So I avoid putting flowers directly in the farm. So they'll go from the middle of the farm to outside the perimeter. I really like Minecraft bees. To this day, I have not got stung by a Minecraft bee. Even though the bees are kind of complicated, it's kind of easy to make them mad. But to me, they're just sweet little goobers. Now, there's one of the babies. Cutie. Right now, they're looking around for flowers. They check the field first, and then they leave the perimeter, and they go find the flowers that are outside. And then they come back. Hello. You just bone mealed this one. I'm sure there's an even more efficient way to do this. Like, I have the beehives kind of spread out. That might be better if I had them closer toward the center. I'm not really sure, though. Not a lot of people had bee strats, which I was kind of surprised about. Usually in Minecraft, people have strats for everything. What cuties. CVS CBs. Talking about bees? Talking about bees. Oh, it ran out. Oh no, I have to actually take the bucket out? What? Interesting. I was hoping it had been going this whole time. You like jazz? I like jazz. Unironically, it is great. Where's all that wood I had? I gotta chop some trees. BRB? Yeah, absolutely. More like a bee, a bee. You like bees? I like bees, Trigger. Yeah, I love bees, Trigger. Well, you're in luck. Schmuck. Sorry for the silence. I've been contemplating. Back, how much longer? 2 minutes. Hey, guy. I'll get lily pads, just because I want to. Alright, I'm gonna dip. See ya, Dad. See ya, Axolotl. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. You're like, I'm gonna beat the end of the stream by 30 seconds. I'm gonna do it. That was the aim. We totally did it. This is to protect the fish from the sun and from predators. And little fishies. Well, that's the 2-hour mark. Pretty much exactly. Thanks so much, everybody who's watching. And anybody who watches later. Big preach. I hope y'all have an awesome day. I hope everybody stays dinosaur. I will certainly be staying dinosaur to the best of my ability. I'm gonna plant these melons first. Because offloading melons is one of my main goals in life.